What's up YouTube? Lucas Muffin back with another video here. Sorry if there's background noise, I just have the windows open right now, so there might be some air coming in. But today's not going to be our usual YouTube video. We're actually going to be talking about the situation with Sega and the next Sonic game, which should be coming out in 2021, just in time for Sonic's 30th anniversary. And this is unscripted because I was too lazy to do a script, and I haven't posted in 3 days when this is being recorded. So I just want to have something out on YouTube. This video might be short, the video might be long, but the situation right now is that it is right now August. It's like August. Sorry, I'm checking on my phone right here. August 18th of 2020, and Sonic's 29th birthday just passed, and no news of any Sonic game whatsoever because E3 was canceled this year because of COVID and just the pandemic happening throughout this world. But other companies like Ubisoft did, like a Ubisoft Forward, and there's also a Nintendo Direct, but I don't know if they haven't been doing that. I haven't been following that lately, but yeah, I thought Sega would do something like that for Sonic because that is their biggest thing, but I'll be back. So yeah, Sega hasn't done anything for Sonic recently, which is kind of worrying because they said they would be doing something on the 20th day of every month. But the last thing I can remember is when they released Sega Ages Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Nintendo Switch. But now they're facing a dilemma because, well, the new consoles are coming out for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, but the other Nintendo isn't releasing the next console anytime soon. And if they're gonna be making a game, because I suppose that they already started making a game now, but we don't know for which, if it's for the current gen or for next gen, because the Switch is very much a current gen console, but it's very much way more weaker than the Xbox Series, Xbox One S, X, PlayStation 4 Slim, PlayStation 4 Pro. And if they're deciding to make a new Sonic game for the next gen consoles, I can't see any way for that game to be released on Nintendo Switch, because otherwise they're gonna have to downgrade the game in some way, and then the game's just gonna be overall like worse quality, or just like worser in general than what it could have been if it comes up for the Nintendo Switch. So if they're trying to go for a new next gen console game, they should just stick to doing it for the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. But if they do this, they would be losing money because now it's only available on 2 consoles instead of 3. But if they do it on the Nintendo Switch and the next gen consoles, they would be gaining more money, but the game would be overall, they'd have to make it worse in some way, like not the gameplay or stuff not the gameplay itself, but like the graphics and all that stuff. And people like graphics. Like, I'm not really that big of a graphics guy, but you know, I like having a steady 1080 60 while I'm playing because I don't have Xbox Series X. But anyway, so that's the problem right now. And Sonic's 30th birthday is coming up, and if this Sonic game isn't gonna be good, because Forces disappointed a lot of people. I was kind of disappointed with his as well, but anyway, so what I'm expecting from Sega's next birthday is Sonic's next birthday from Sega is a 3D Sonic game, at least that is very good and pretty long, because the last like really long 3D Sonic game, I guess, is Sonic Unleashed. I mean, it's pretty long if you don't count all the deaths and stuff. It's longer than like Generations or Forces or Sonic Boom. We're not talking about that because, yeah. But anyway, that's what I'm expecting. Just a really good 3D Sonic game. But what they should do, in my opinion, is what I really want actually is I want to get, just like for Sonic's 25th birthday, when they announced they're having a 2D Sonic game, Sonic Mania, and a 3D Sonic game, which was Sonic Forces. I want them to do that for the next 30th birthday. Because they really do have to release a game on that year, and they're probably going to announce it maybe sometime later this year, or maybe E3 next year if COVID isn't solved by them, or this pandemic. But what I would really want is to have a classic Sonic game and a modern Sonic game. the modern Sonic game would be new and stuff, and then maybe put that at $60, and then sorry if I'm speaking out of jumble. I'd want a modern Sonic game that's new. Then for a classic Sonic game, I would either want a sequel to Sonic Mania, which would be really, really cool and hype, or I would want a remastered of Sonic 3, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because we've gotten remasters, the Christian Whitehead for the mobile, which is how I played these games originally, completed them for the first time, Sonic 1 and 2. And there's also the Sega Ages for the Nintendo Switch, which I have not gotten yet, but they look pretty good from like one video that I've seen of Sonic 2. And you can also play Knuckles in the Sega Ages. But yeah, if they could make a remaster of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I think that might bring a lot of people back in. And make the remaster not only on the, and what you could do actually is make it another Sega Ages so that it could be on the Nintendo Switch. So then you could release the new 3D Sonic game for the next gen consoles, and then make it a next gen game. And then what you can do with the remastered Sonic 3, you just make it only on the Nintendo Switch, so you can make up for the next Sonic game not being on the Nintendo Switch. That's one option as I see it. Or you could just make the remastered of Sonic 3 available for all current gen, so Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and a Nintendo Switch. Make all three of them be able to have the like a 2D, a remastered of Sonic 3 or a sequel to Sonic Mania, and then have the next Sonic game be only for next gen, which would be super cool. But I'm not planning on getting next gen anytime soon, so it'd really be a bummer for me. Or what they could do, because the game's gonna release next year, and I don't know if people will be still releasing games for current gen, which is right now. Or what they could do is make the new 3D Sonic game for all the consoles that would come out. Like for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's coming out to Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but it'll also be coming out on the Series X and the PlayStation 5. But the cool thing is that if you buy it on the Xbox One, you don't have to buy it again for Xbox Series X. But I don't know about that for PlayStation 4 and 5, because they made a deal or like something with Xbox, so that's probably the reason why. But yeah, that game is a current gen game, which is also gonna release on the next gen. And if they're able to pull that off with like the new 3D Sonic game that should be coming out, if they can do that, and then maybe not release it on Nintendo Switch so it can be a little bit more powerful, and then just make the remastered for Nintendo Switch only. This is just what I want. Or if it is a new 2D Sonic game, a sequel to Sonic Mania, then what you would do is just make it so that you would just put it onto the current gen consoles, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, and then leave the other Sonic game for the next gen, because Sonic Mania was basically one of the best Sonic games ever in most people's opinions. And if we got a sequel and it could top that, then that would be pretty amazing. That might be the best. But this is all just what I'm wanting in general from Sonic's 30th anniversary. We're probably only going to be getting one Sonic game, but if we could just even get a remaster of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that would be amazing. Or like an HD makeover of the original Sonic, the original trilogy of Sonic games. Like if you go on YouTube, search up Sonic 2 HD, and go to like Kabana456's channel, you can see him doing an episode of that, and you can see how pretty that is. You can get the people working on that, maybe make it for like Sonic 3 or something like that. That would be really cool. But yeah, these are just my thoughts and opinions on what I would want and what I'm expecting for Sonic's next upcoming anniversary and big game. And so thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Bye.